Okay, yeah. Hi guys, it's Amethyst. I'm with the Trash Goblin, and we are going to be doing zany, wacky shit that we try to do every Friday for YouTube, for the views, for the likes. And today it's a Hear Me Out cake. And I don't know, have you heard of this before? I approached you, Trashy?
So, funny enough, no, but I heard of the saying, we listen and we do not judge, where someone, like, says that, and then they say something to another person, and they're, like, trying not to be like, bitch, what?
Right. Yeah, I heard that on a Hear Me Out cake once.
That's why I, like, asked you. I was like, are we doing one of those? And then when you said it's a cake, I was like, huh? And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, okay, the shit where you expose yourself. I got you.
Yeah.
Another...
Hey, babe. Yeah, so today we're doing a Hear Me Out cake. She's not going to be doing any Warhammer IP stuff. I, however, will be doing...
suck.
Yay. Well, I mean, you just did a different stuff, right? But I mean, I will be doing all Warhammer IP. It took me a while. We are breaking this down actually into almost a tier list, and we will get to that in a second. So most normie, like that's too conventionally attractive, is F tier. S tier, we get it. Like, yeah, it's unhinged.
Yeah.
So that's the plan for today.
I feel like you're gonna have like all these serious characters with like super deep lore, and then I'm gonna be like, ha ha, here's a donkey.
Here's a donkey. Really, where it's coming from, a lot of my F tiers, like, I get it, they're conventionally attractive, but their personalities fucking suck. Or like this other reason, or something like that. So
I wrote down like a tiny reason of why they're in that tier. You're gonna have like, you know, ever since this happened with this guy, it's just been kind of a turn off, and I'm gonna be like, you don't have time for me.
You don't have time for me. No, I have like a bunch of people here. I think most of it I'm gonna have to do some ad lib, but I do have some quips that I had thought of that when I'm lying awake at night thinking of Warhammer, because I can't sleep, you know?
We love a good quip.
Yeah, for sure. I apologize in advance. We are going to be exposing the streamer today. And joining us is Francois. I'm going to be holding him because I know my S tier is probably going to spark some outrage among you guys. And I'm not ready for that emotionally. Just yet.
I feel like all of my characters are going to spark outrage because they're like, there's not one Warhammer in here. You know, it'd be like,
well, I mean,
I'm uncultured.
I mean, the thing is that I'm doing it, but like, you don't have to. So like, even when I post this to YouTube, your shit's still gonna be in. And it's just gonna be like a split party sort of thing.
Would you like to read the rules of ranking?
Yeah.
I've been on our little Hear Me Out cake presentation that you worked so hard on.
Yes. So Hear Me Out cake. We listen and we don't judge. A presentation by Trash Goblin and Amethyst.
Yes.
So we're ranking based on cake flavors here. F tier is vanilla. Girl, you're not edgy. This is the part where technically you would get sprayed in the face because it's not actually subversive enough. They're too conventionally attractive. So some people have that rule when they have their Hear Me Out cakes that if they're too conventionally attractive, you get sprayed in the face with a water bottle.
I have oatmeal.
There is French vanilla in D tier. It's like vanilla, but it's French vanilla. So maybe it's just okay. She's starting to explore a little bit. She's starting to know what she wants, right? That's French vanilla. Someone you could show your parents, not receive judgment. Pretty much. They would be like, I don't know about this.
They would be a little iffy. They'd be a little iffy about it. They wouldn't like outright judge you. They'd be like, are you sure?
Are you sure about this one? French vanilla. French vanilla, your mom's clutching her pearls, but over time maybe
your
they
mom's
could warm
clutching
up.
Her pearls.
But over time maybe they could warm up to him. Or her. Chocolate is like, listen, it's fun. It's kind of, you know, devilish, but you really should be growing up a little by this point. Then we have
that. It was bothering me.
Then we have funfetti, which is like, okay, yes, but also I think you think that you're freakier than you are. Lemon lavender, you go against the beaten path, you know? Obviously, honestly, it's just partly because I like the idea of lemon lavender cakes, and I just wanted to put it on there somewhere. But
that's
it's like
respectable.
You walk to the beat of your own drum for sure. Most people don't quite get you, but they don't damn you for it either, right? That is the lemon lavender cake. And then S tier, squid ink sponge cake. We understand your outrage.
We understand your pain.
We know why. We are going based on the level of how unhinged our picks are, right? So, will it cause people to judge us? Yes. Right. So, with that being said, I'm going to let our guest start because this was my idea. So let me go ahead and get my slides up.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to vanilla. And we're just copying and pasting them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna start off strong and start with my Skyrim bow. When I first played Skyrim, I loved Brynjolf. But bro does not have time for you. Like, bro is just kind of like, he's like, okay, you did the thing. Okay, bye, essentially. He just kind of, he just there, man. Like, at the end of his quest, he just doesn't have time for you anymore. And it's like, excuse me, I just saved your entire fucking guild, and now you don't have time? That's fucked up. I just love that he looks like a little birthday candle on the game. I made him look like a little birthday candle. Hang on, there we go. Perfect.
I love it.
He's just standing on that cake.
Okay. I have someone very similar to yours. Hear me out, Eidolon. He is a lot like yours. There's something about having your hear me out be someone who actively looks down upon you. So, like, you have to, like, prove you're worthy. That's why he's a F tier. Like, he's gorgeous.
I gotta know, is he like a thief? Is he a thief as well? Because that'd be really ironic if he was a thief.
No, he's not. I mean, he steals glory from people a lot. Does that count?
I'll take that. He's a thief of glory. You can take that. I'll take that. I'll take it.
He's a glory thief. So I mean, I think part of it is just that I have to like prove myself worthy of him, and I don't know. There's something to that. Like, I think if I brought him home to my parents, they'd be like, oh, he's kind of pretty, but he's a bit stuck up. Are you sure about this?
Why is he so rude, honey? He's so mean to you.
He's kind of mean to you, baby. Like, I'm a better for my baby girl, but I can see
baby
why.
Baby girl, please.
I mean, like, you're gonna have beautiful children, don't get me wrong, but, like, that one?
Is he gonna be mean to them, too? Like, girl.
You don't get it, Mom, I don't fib. Okay. Okay, your turn.
So, I went for a classic game here, and I decided to do Crossbreed Priscilla as my next one. I love her to death. She's a very beautiful character. I love her story, but she wants to be alone. That's what she wants. She wants to be alone. She wants solitary, and it's like, I love her to death, and I respect her for that, but it's like, it's just one of those things where I don't want to leave her alone all the time. Like, she's depressed.
Okay.
I feel like she'd get toxic trying to push me away.
My next pick is sort of like yours, I guess. I think we're kind of kindred spirits. Oh my god.
We're very similar when it comes to men, apparently.
Yes. My next
and
pick,
women.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening to this picture? Fuck.
Bro, your picture just went My
next pick is Kayvon Shrike because he knows when to shut the fuck up. And as a man, that's gonna be a very valuable trait for you.
My next one is Wesker. I love him to death. Like, he's really cool. Okay, I love his story. I got mad respect. Bro now like chases people in Dead by Daylight too, and he got that hentai going on. But I feel like he would just, you know, like he wild. He like freak. You know, he got that freak vibe. He got that freak going.
Listen.
And
yes. Okay.
But like, he a little too freaky, girl. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if I wanted to see hentai, like, I could just look that up. I don't need Wesker for it, you know?
I mean, I think definitely if you brought him home to your parents and you just didn't go into that, I think, you know, what, you said, like, he killed a lot of, like, bad guys or something like that?
He commits atrocities. We commit a little atrocity here.
But, like, as a treat, as you're trying to actively save the world or something like that? Is that what you're going for? Okay.
Look, I'm just saying. I'd steal his jacket, okay? Like, I'm just saying.
That's got it. Wesker do be easily a silly little terrorist. Okay. My next pick is Gendor Skraivok.
Okay, I like his vibe. He's got like that mad warlock look going on.
I'm not saying my parents would approve of him. I'm saying that they could say that I do worse. You know?
My parents wouldn't approve of anyone I brought home. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm fucked either way.
Someone said, ain't no way you're putting a Night Lord in the vanilla category. I'm like, okay, listen. Hear me. Okay,
in a vanilla category. Maybe he's more maybe he cares more about the romantic aspects than the
He does not.
Who knows?
He does not.
Oh shit.
He is
oh fuck, girl, what are you doing? He needs to be all the way on that.
No, I'm just thinking that he's too conventionally
Girl, you are
attractive.
bringing shame to this man. You are bringing shame to him.
He's too conventionally attractive to be a hear me out, though.
I'm fucking with you. You're
like,
good.
like he has facial tattoos, sure, but he's like a ganger, you know? Like, come on, every girl's into that. I am not. The way we said vanilla is, girl, you're not edgy. And I'm sorry, like, just because he wears the skin of his enemies, you know? He does skincare for you. It's only your skin stretched over his armor. I would be fucking honored.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's
you know,
fine.
Like, it's healthy. These have all been so tame. I'm about to fuck it up. Okay, so my next one is Ice King.
Ice King?
The Ice King from Adventure.
He's wealthy. He's got money.
No, that's not what matters. Like, look, that's not what matters to me. Like, he knows how to play the drums. Like, he cares, but he's a little stupid.
He has talent.
I'm sorry, but the only reason that, like, it wouldn't work out is because he's always going to be thinking of other princesses. Like, come on, that's so fucked up. Like, I'll never... like, he'll never be his one and only. Like, you know, like, even when he was getting married, he kidnapped other women. Like, come on. Let me be the damsel in distress. Amethyst, I just love the fact that we have like all these serious images and then there's just Ice King.
I love it. Yeah. Listen, if
like, that's the face I make when I know I fucked something up. Like, well, shit.
Well,
you know?
Shit. Okay. So my next pick is Marneus Calgar.
He can sit on the cake.
Yes, he can.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, wait. Should I sit him on the edge here? Yeah, there he is. He's sitting on the edge of the cake.
Perfect.
Listen,
Perfect.
Marneus Calgar is not. I'm not cute for it.
He's using his cape for comfort. It's beautiful. Look at that.
Marneus Calgar is very vanilla. But I mean, especially the way he's sitting, it's like an invitation, right? But like, yeah. So Marneus Calgar is another hear me out of mine. I think the only reason why he's a hear me out is because he is the chapter master. Calgar only does missionary. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty vanilla, but it's gonna be the best vanilla of your life. It's gonna be the best time.
What's wrong with missionary?
What's wrong with missionary? Exactly.
Yeah, but, like, it allows him to be like more romantic with you. Like, I don't see no issue with that.
He definitely holds your hand. Like, this is a vanilla pick 100%. This is a vanilla hear me out 100%. I understand.
You know what? I feel like he's the kind of dude, like, this is what I love. I love consent. I think consent is very sexy. I feel like he's the kind of dude to be like, hey, are you doing okay? Like, is this okay for you? Like,
yeah, he would like constantly be checking in on you.
He cares
He'd
about
get
you.
He'd get you some water after. He would remind you to drink my water. Yeah. He makes no noise except one constipated grunt at the end.
Look.
He's just a little.
We all got our nut sounds, okay? As long as we get that clarity, it's okay.
He's a ghostbuster? What are you talking about, Viv? I don't get it.
Who you gonna call?
Okay, so apparently it's people who nut without making a sound. A ghostbuster.
Whoever said that, I love you so much for saying that.
It's so extraordinarily out of pocket, and it's so great every time.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, okay. A Ghostbuster. Oh, that's too good. That is too good.
So, your next pick.
Hear me out here, alright? This character had a very awesome arc from showing that if you hold in your emotions, you will go batshit crazy. And that girl is Azula. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
Azula.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, like she is the definition. Because if you look at her and you look at Zuko, the main difference is that Zuko was able to actually fucking talk to somebody about how he was feeling in his emotions.
Yeah.
She was forced to get so much shit on her. Like, she had to carry so much weight. It's not even funny. Like, she had such a good arc. But I feel like if she was, you know, she has a tell though too. Like she plays with her hair when she's lying. You know, like.
But I mean,
like she's easy to read.
All that pent up rage, you know, is
all
what
that
I'm saying.
Rage.
All that pent up rage. It might not be good for you.
She's traumatized, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I can fix her. I promise.
Make her worse.
She's not a. I'm gonna like, you know.
She was actually
to talk to.
I remember
she was such a good arc.
Low-key, I kind of looked up to her though growing up.
No, she was an actual fucking girl boss. Like she was one that was going to be in command, but
the bitch fucking got it. The bitch fucking got it.
Oh, for real, for real.
And she can get it, apparently.
She can. It's just
according to Trash.
She's
a product.
Like she's a good character, but she's like a very sad character. She's a tragedy when you really get into it.
We love the tragic characters. Honestly, I see why. I mean, definitely conventionally attractive. Tragic characters are kind of like,
she was like immediate tragedy. Like it literally, her own mother thought she was evil, so she became evil.
Yeah.
Like she was dealt cards of cruelty when Zuko was dealt cards of just sadness.
She's got so many issues. She's got subscriptions.
Yeah, I also do. So we have like the same subscriptions going, except like minus the anger.
I mean, like, no, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay. My next one is Eldrad.
There we go. Okay,
like,
I see you.
Definitely conventionally attractive. Now the thing with Eldar is that they are more like uncanny valley. So like they're usually depicted very beautiful, but like the thing is that
very
they're kind
uncanny.
of creepy. They're kind of creepy if you read the lore. So that's a decent vanilla, hear me out. But also, like the whole thing with Craft Worlders is that they have to hold in their emotions. So, you know, like all that pent up emotion.
They're very much you literally just picked a male version of Azula. That's all you did.
Yeah, I think we're kind of I think we're sharing the brain cell today. I think we're sharing it really well.
We are sharing a brain cell. Yeah, we're totally sharing that brain cell. We're over here like discovering fire.
I know. We're just banging two rocks together like these fucking idiots we are. But yeah, that is my pick, and almost solely because listen, you're rolling the dice with this one. It might be boring. It might be like, we don't do anything out of the ordinary because I don't want to get my emotions flared up, or completely loses it. There's one of the two here. Either way, I think I'm happy because it's an experience, right? It's just the experience.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh here for a minute because you have like all these very beautiful looking men characters that like look either really badass or look like really edgy.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here like Ice King. And I'm about to hit us with the schnitzel.
We listen and we don't judge.
Listen, okay? He's a very good listener. He's really funny. Like, he's obviously a comedian, you know? Like, everyone has laughed at Schnitzel. Everyone loves Schnitzel. But the issue is that he will always, no matter what, give you a one-word response. Like, he's never going to truly talk to you about how he feels. And I'm gonna be real. Like, you know, it's gonna be like talking to a brick wall. Like, bro is always hard as well. Like, that's gonna be hard to deal with. Like, he's gonna be cold to the touch. It's gonna be a little rough, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Schnitzel got that deep voice that vibrates off your pants. That's what one of my chats said.
Wait, what?
Schnitzel's got that deep voice that vibrates your pants off.
Oh, for real. Like,
not
honestly,
the sexual rada is what somebody else said.
Rada.
Okay. Alright. I'm not judging you. I'm hearing you out here. Okay. My next hear me out is Abbadon. I know, vanilla. If I brought him home, my parents would be a little concerned because he's sort of like that bad boy in a way. He's a bit of a bad boy for sure.
He looks like someone who would wear sweatpants everywhere, unironically.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's hardened.
He wants people to check him out. Like, that's what. Like, he wants people to check him out.
His personality is so bad. It is so bad. So it's like, that's kind of a hear me out.
Okay, that's just a little rude.
What do you mean? Like, he's such a horrible person. I've talked openly on stream about how much I fucking hate his guts.
I thought you meant like when you say like his person, like when you say he's so bad, like his personality is bad. I thought you meant like he wasn't like funny or anything. I thought you were saying like
he's not all that funny.
He's really like he's not the kind of guy to like squish someone's head and be like, haha, did you see that? Brain go burr.
No. He's very serious. He's very serious. He's one of those super ethereal boys. Yeah, he is a bad boy. He plays sexy and I know it. And 5-Finger Death Punch on repeat. He thinks he's edgy. Exactly.
Oh my god.
He's such a
Does he act like a Kyle? Does he act like a Kyle where he wants to take him seriously, but then we'll turn around and punch a drywall?
Yes, he's a Kyle. He's a Kyle. But honestly, his first name, some people pronounce it instead of Ezekiel. I've heard some people pronounce it as a Kyle because of the way it's spelled. So he is a Kyle. And
oh yes.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. Break me like Cadia Warmaster. The heretical thirst. I thirst for this man on a level that no one else can comprehend. Like that picture, he's just like, and the thing is that he thinks he's better than you, and I think I have a type. Where's like I have to prove myself?
No.
Man makes you hotter than Nocturne. He does. I'm blushing. Can you guys see me blush right now? Look at that fucking that body yaddy, and he's got tattoos everywhere. And listen,
girl, you did not just say body yaddy.
And like he's got the hair, and like I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for long hair.
Look, he looks like someone who would just like stare at you for a minute, and in the most like unwavered voice, he'd be like, "I like you. I like you. I like you, Lottie."
Yeah,
and he would just sit there like, did that man really just say that? Like, huh? This does not fit him.
I feel like he's the type that he cannot take a joke about him. He gets really sensitive about a lot of stuff, and he'll like fight you a lot. So like you could poke him a little bit.
Amethyst, I'm so sorry, but you picked a Moto looking ass picture.
Moto? Hold on, how do I spell that? What the fuck is Moto, dog? You can't breathe!
I like them chunky. I like them big.
Oh my god, he does look like Moto. I can't fucking breathe!
Oh, you can see it now, can't you?
The way he's walking! Oh my god, no!
Amethyst, are you okay?
My tummy hurts!
I'm not judging! Man!
Oh my god! So, French vanilla. I didn't actually have...
crying.
I didn't have anything that was like actually difference from French vanilla to normal vanilla, so I just had one with strawberries on top. So this is French vanilla.
And it's not like fully frosted either, and it has berries, so I can respect it. It's like a bit healthier, it's a bit more of a healthier relationship, quote unquote, you know?
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you're first.
Yeah. But at least mine aren't looking like Moto in the background.
Shut the fuck up!
First one for French vanilla, which is really funny. I chose Malpractice, so this is Dr. Zed from Borderlands 2.
Oh, hey, he's got that silver fox. Hell yeah.
Like, he does. He has that silver fox. He'll commit surgery without a license. Like, he's a fearless man. Like, he don't care.
I like it.
You know, but I like the fact, that he gets jealous of people who have an actual license. Like, he's a funny character.
Oh, that's fun. No, I like this silver fox. I do.
I love his silver fox.
I do love a silver fox.
Like, bro, he seems like the kind of character to come in covered in blood, give you a kiss on the forehead, and then say, all right, I'm off to go commit surgery, you know? Like, he runs a pharmacy, not a pharmacy.
So, mine's somewhat similar. Hear me out. You guys are gonna think I'm unhinged.
Girl, I thought you were unhinged the minute I saw Moto looking ass.
Shut the fuck up! Hear me out. Pre-heresy Mortarian. Maybe...
Okay, we appreciate heresy here. I appreciate heresy.
I mean, well, post-heresy, he probably smells even worse, and there's a limit. I'm sorry, there's a limit. So pre-heresy Mortarian, even post-heresy, right? Yes, but, I mean, He's gonna love you and leave you for sure, but he's gonna leave you something to remember him by. But he probably takes like cigarettes and ass. I mean, like, there's something about the way he's standing there. Like,
he looks so sassy.
He does. He looks kind of
He looks
sassy.
like he's about to bust out singing Lady Gaga.
I mean, he was very, like, grave and, you know, he didn't have much emotion, so he's a strong and silent type, you know?
Ooh, okay.
We do love a strong, silent type. So your next pick.
Okay, so I like a lot of horror games, and this is definitely one with an amazing story. I love the game Sallyface. However, I gotta clarify, I am picking this character from the trial part of Sallyface because that is when he is of age, I guess I'll say.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I love the character, like he's like a homie to me.
Yeah,
This is more of like a situation of like, would I go on a date if he asked? Yes, but would I want to like, it'd be like that, I don't know. It's a complicated thing. I chose Larry from Sallyface. Specifically from the trial. He's a super sweet character. He's like a big metalhead. I love his taste of music. I love how he cares for people, especially Sal. Like, he is actually a brother to Sal, and I love that about him. He's a true homie.
But he's like, if you brought him home, your parents would be like, can you please get someone who has like a 401k?
I feel like they'd be very concerned because I'm dating someone who believes in ghosts.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that game is heavily about ghosts and the paranormal, so it'd be a situation of, why the fuck are you going there again? You know how many people have died there? I'd be like, yeah, I do. I'm gonna have him just standing on a strawberry. He's minding his own business. He's just like over here, like, just like, he's looking off into the distance.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's perfect. He looks like he's saying, oh.
You
We're
good?
gonna skip that. Yeah, I'm good. I was gonna make a joke, but my voice caught, and now it's hurting. Okay. My next pick is Nocturne of Oblivion from Rogue Trader. Mask only. I don't want to be disappointed.
No, I fucking respect that. I love that he looks like a little jester. He looks like someone who would do some like really funny shit in bed.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he'd pull out like a squirt bottle and be like, I'm gonna make you do this later.
Yes.
Ew, wait, we could have him sitting on the strawberry. Hang on.
Yes, he's sitting, or maybe he could be sitting on the edge, on a strawberry, like on the edge of it.
Wait, hang on, wait, he's sitting on Zed. Perfect.
Oh, perf. Okay, yeah, so funny. Okay, so that is my next Hear Me Out. I think if the mask stays on, it's French vanilla. Because that is a very specific kink for people.
Look, if the mask stays on during sex, then my fucking car's Crocs stay on during sex.
I'm preparing my next pick, so you go ahead and do yours.
Okay, so I used to play this game. It was my greatest shame. I used to play a lot of League, like, you know, as in the League of Leggings.
Right.
And I really got into this one character's story. His name is Diego.
I love how we put our kind of halfway edgy twinks together every time.
We did. But his whole thing is like, he was a really bad king, and his wife got the poison that was meant for him, and so she died.
No.
Like, it's really sad. He tried to bring her back, but instead of it bringing her back, she sank into the waters and was never really seen again. And so his life mission is to bring his wife back because he can't get over her. And that's like the one downside, is that you're never going to be like his wife. You're never going to be number one. You're never going to be the piss. You're always going to be the shit. Like, you're always going to be number two to his wife.
I love that phrase. I'm going to start using that.
Feel free.
Okay. So, my next one is Asdrubael Vect. You don't know what he's gonna do to you. It's probably gonna be bad for your health. So I think that's a pretty good French vanilla one. It's a lot of dark romantasy, you know.
Hey, we love dark romance here. It
is dark romantasy for sure. So I thought that wasn't super crazy. That wasn't
super crazy.
He's the Dark Lord of Comora, so he has some money, he has power, right? So it's like, okay, it's really not that bad. Like, it's still somewhat conventional. Because a lot of people are into Dark Eldar. It's a race between the assassination or becoming a lamp. Yeah, it's okay.
I thought we have our two edgy boys right next to each other, just like...
Okay, and I'm preparing my next pick, so you can go ahead.
So, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals lately, and Adam Warlock is definitely like a top pick, but the reason that he is in this tier is because bro got fucked over so hard. Like, he got fucked over in the comics, he got fucked over in the live movie, he's supposed to be like the perfect specimen, the perfect human, but he hasn't had much touched up since then, and it's just upsetting. Like, we don't get to see much of him anymore. But like, he's motherfucking Adam Warlock. How can you say no, you know?
I can't argue with a case like that. Is post Butcher's Nails Karn?
Ooh.
It's still Karn the Betrayer, so he's still hot. Right? He's still very hot. Conventionally attractive. But he has the Butcher's Nails in. So unless he's killing things, right, he feels an immense amount of pain, and he wants to kill things, right? But here's the thing, you could, what if, right, you know, like, you're not necessarily killing things, right, but, you know, you could still, you know, if he could somehow channel that energy, right, you're rolling the dice. Girl. You're rolling the dice is why I'm putting him on French vanilla. But, like, he's fair. Still Karn, and Karn is still fucking hot, so you
I'll
can't...
give that to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable, right?
Oh, for sure. Okay, so this is one of my package deals. It's specifically, okay, I can't stress that enough, it's specifically the 1993 Batman. Not Batman himself, but the 1993... Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. This is one of my package deals that I said I had.
Oh, hey.
Like, I do not want to split those two up, but I would love to be part of their shenanigans and their inner circle. I love how they support each other. I love their stories. I loved the 1993 Batman. That was my favorite one. I grew up watching those. And I gotta say, like, between the live action and what it used to be, I would always pick what it used to be, because that was when shit was real.
Right. Actually, Happy Harley. I don't know much about 1993 Batman, but I'm sure
it's a very rocky road of a lot of sadness and a lot of inner struggles, like her getting over the Joker and learning to rely on people. And you just want to comfort them. Like, they are not a fix-it project. Like, they have already mended each other.
Yeah.
And I would just be more so the mediator, and I would love to be that for them, you know? Like, girl, I get it. We all got trauma.
Listen, every girl has a little bit of Bob the Builder in her. We can fix that.
Every girl has a little bit. I do not like using fix as a term. I like to say I like to mend people, because I don't like using the word fix. It makes it sound like they're broken, but they're not. They're just hurt. They're just hurting. There's a big difference. Yes. I'm so excited to see what your last one is.
It's Abelard from Rogue Trader. He carries everybody's campaigns. He is a little old. He's a grandfather of several. So,
it's okay. We both have our silver foxes up in here.
Listen, the age difference is a thing, right? That's why it's kind of French vanilla. But, like, I was actually disappointed when you couldn't romance him.
Aw, you can't. He's not romanceable?
He's not romanceable. And he's like, he carries everybody's campaigns. It's not fair. I'm like, this is literally the guy you want to be romanceable. What are you talking about? Like, that is a fucking man right there. He was in, like, the Imperial Navy for a while and stuff like that. So, yeah, he should be romanceable for sure. So,
for sure.
That is my reason why to hear me out, because even Owlcat didn't think that he was worthy of being romanced, even though I strongly disagree.
I like the idea of him peeking over the cake.
Yes! The man carries a ship of tens of thousands of people on his back. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Okay. I think we can move on to chocolate. So we're getting a little freakier, but you're still not super subversive here. Chocolate cake is the mid cake. I'm sorry, I like chocolate cake, but it's the most mid cake to have ever existed. Like, just a normal chocolate cake, that shit's mid.
I promise I'm not laughing over your opinion of chocolate cake. I just like cake, but it's just, I like how you picked such a very respectful character that you just wish was romanceable, and he's like a man of many talents, and I'm over here about to drop that Shrek on.
Talk about a man of many talents. That guy was a knight and, like, I don't know, was he kind of like a coast guard for his swamp? I don't know.
It's like you're over here you're talking like this man was a Navy SEAL who was grandfather to many and was just this amazing, amazing man, and I'm over here like, haha, donkey!
Okay, but Shrek, you know, hey, I see it. But he's so wholesome, and I don't think we can be any different, more different on our picks.
He's like
for
a
this one.
He's like a sweet, wholesome individual. He has like a lot of skill. He's very loyal. He's fiercely loyal to his home. He is down to protect his home and his people. Like, he's a good man. He just needs to get used to you. He just takes a little time, and that's okay. You know, we all take our time with shit.
Okay. He's so wholesome, and I'm sorry, because I'm gonna ruin this. Destroy it. My next pick is Konrad, Curze, the Night Haunter.
Ooh, okay, that's a cool picture, though. Hang on, wait, can I? Yeah, let's put him over here. Let's move him here. Hang on.
He is like Batman on meth. Lord Emo, yes.
Only meth?
Yeah.
Look at now he's hanging off the cake.
He fucking wears Curze's chocolate. Yeah, it's a mid-tier pick. I'm sorry, he's a mid-tier pick. Like, that's not super freaky. I think a lot of girls are into Curze, right? Because it's risky. You know, it's really risky.
I like the idea that he's just hanging over off the cake like a fucking gargoyle.
Yes. I think he's a mid-tier pick.
I mean, I can see why you could call him a mid-tier. Like, you know, it looks like he's got a lot of burden on his shoulders. I don't know the character. I'm sorry.
He does.
It's like
he has a bit
I'm
of
going
a burden.
based off the cover of the book right now. I am front covering this man.
Seriously, your wedding march would be Black Parade. Yeah. He's kind of like that. He's kind of
like
that.
When I was a young boy.
Yeah.
My father.
I mean, he's like the leader of the Night Lord, so he definitely is into skinning people. He's a known cannibal, but I mean, he had to, because...
Oh, shit, he freaky. He's on that freak shit.
But I think he's a mid-tier pick. I don't think he's freaky enough.
Girl, he is a cannibal who skins. Damn right he's a mid-tier pick. Like he is a walking, talking red flag, but like...
He's three red flags in a trench coat, but... He's, like, legit supposed to be beautiful, because all the Primarchs are beautiful. So it's like, it's mid-tier.
Do he got a booty, though?
I think so. He's got several, you know, from other people.
Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Yeah, mid-tier. He
might
be a walking, talking red flag, but damn. He'll eat you in multiple ways. I can respect it.
His ship is, like, there's a gallery of flesh where he's just stitched people together and they're still alive, and you, like, walk on them and shit. So, like, he's kind of deranged, but, like, I could make him worse. Right?
That's impressive, though. Like, he's able to keep multiple people alive who've been, like, skinned and shit. No, that's impressive.
He wouldn't tell me I need to drink
my water. He knows his medical shit. No, he'd tell you to drink your water and it's poisoned.
Or, like, if I don't, I know what happens, sort of thing. That's a mid-tier chocolate pick.
I feel like he's the kind of guy to get upset. Like, I feel like he's the kind of dude to be, like, to have a Discord kitten. Like, honestly.
Yes. So that's why he's chocolate. Like, it's edgy, but I need to grow up already. Right?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Your turn.
That's so funny. So this is my second package deal. I only have two, but I really love them. So they're super sweet. I love their dialogue together. They interact with each other, and that is Zaya and Rakan from League. And I just think that they're a super cute, wholesome, like, couple. I would never want to split them up. Like, you have the bard, you have the rogue. I don't know what I would be. I'd probably be the druid. But you know what? They're super sweet, and I love them. I love their dynamic. And they were, like, one of my first... They're the one couple that you can make me think, like, damn.
My next one is a Death Jester from the Harlequins.
Ooh.
I guess I'm into Harlequins.
No, that's fair. We all love some Harlequins here. I can't judge
they're
you
like
for
my
that.
little Twinkies. You know, they're my Twinkies. And so I don't know, the Death Jester, there's something about the mask, there's something about their posture, the way that they walk and shit.
I could just imagine someone offering you a Twinkie and you just pull that man out. Let's make him menacingly on the cake. I know that I already mentioned Azula earlier, but Azula failed redemption, while her brother, on the other hand, succeeded redemption. Zuko had an amazing arc. He had such a good, like, learning thing where he learned to accept people. He learned to get out of his edginess. Like, by the time that it was over, he was no longer, like, that edgy boy. He started respecting his uncle. He loved his uncle by the end of it. Like, he learned to get over his hatred for the Avatar. He learned that family isn't going to be everything. He took a hard pill to swallow, and he fucking downed it like a champ without water.
So,
like,
why is he not vanilla?
Because he's better than Azula. He's so... Okay, think of it this way, right?
Okay.
Those two hated each other. They were raised in a very different way. He got all of this abuse and horrific punishment. Believe it or not, it's actually correct in the lore that their mother literally sacrificed herself. She said, I will leave if you keep Zuko alive. She loved her son. He was a loved character and he didn't know it. He wasn't treated well. He was horrifyingly, like, he was told that he needed to capture the Avatar. That was his life mission. And he spent years doing just that, trying to find him just because he wanted his dad's approval. And then he learned that he didn't need that anymore. It took so much time for him to get to this, to this end point. But he ended up making friends with his enemies, and he went through this whole redemption arc. As where Azula was a spiral downfall, he would be a healthy relationship.
So, okay, so it's freakier because it's healthy.
It's freakier because it's healthy.
I feel that.
He is not a fix-it project.
I think
he is a straight-up character that would love you. He's a character that would love you.
Freaky because he's not a project. I can get that. I guess I can see the logic.
Mm-hmm.
Girl math. The math is girling.
Yeah.
So, my next one is Tyberos Skraivok. Man has half his face missing. But he's the Carcharodon's chapter master, so he's like the space sharks guy, and they're like, they're super quiet, and
he looks like him and Jeff the Shark would be best friends.
And he has, his armor is like so big you could almost mistake him as a Primarch. So this guy is fucking gigantic, and he has like half a face. So
Moto would love him.
If you call my man Moto, one more fucking time, Trashy. Oh my god. He can also unhinge that jaw, and yeah, like, I mean, listen, he can't kiss you, but like,
I mean, he can, but
things.
it'd be really toothy. Like, you know, might be like more of a nibble. He
Listen.
love bites for sure.
Oh,
He
yeah,
has no chance. He has to love bite.
And I mean, like, listen, you know how sharks are. They do that test bite. He'll test bite you, and that's fine. That's
dude, okay,
bite,
but like, I feel like he's like the lemon shark where he just wants to be like head pat, you know? Like, lemon sharks get so jealous if you give other people attention.
Yes.
He strikes me as that kind of individual. I'm gonna make it look like he's coming out of the cake.
Yes. So, like, that is sort of the thing, is that, you know, I think he's big and scary, but he's a
cinnamon roll. He's secretly a cinnamon roll.
Looks like he could kill you, is a cinnamon roll. Yes. He'd get aggressive and shit because of the shark, but then he'd cuddle you after. And I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but shark aggression is very different. Like, I feel like he'd just be afraid of you for a minute. He'd be scoping you out. He'd be curious, do like a little test bite, like, you good? Are you gonna hurt me? Like, you know, it's like poking a bear with a stick.
Sexy consent, for sure. Sexy consent, for sure. So,
hell yeah.
That is my other pick. And then we have just, I think, we have one more, I think, on this
One
tier.
more. So here's my second character of malpractice, the medic from TF2.
I mean, yeah. I don't think you have to explain that to me. I think I get it.
He's a good character. Like, I love the medic. I like how he worries about his team. Except for scouts sometimes and the occasional sniper. But he's like a good character.
I love how your kink is well-adjusted men. Like,
and
that's
malpractice.
freaky to you? You know, and malpractice, yeah. Malpractice.
And I've never been in a healthy relationship, so yeah, it is kind of freaky.
He might love his pigeons more than you, is what Fib said.
They're doves, and that's okay, because I'll also love them.
In the jars of hearts in this fridge. Alright.
Look, I love our
have your heart in his fridge, right?
He's such a good boy. Yeah. I mean, like, even if I lose, if I need a transplant, I know he can do it. Like, he has a fucking medigun that'll heal me from any ailments. Like, he's a good dude. Like, come on, who doesn't want a crossbow that shoots syringes of unknown substances that heal you?
Listen, I have tummy issues. If I could have a syringe that heals my tummy issues, I would be so happy.
You would take it. You'd fucking take it.
I'd take it.
No,
right?
fucking as you should. As you should, queen. As you should.
He will break your heart, but he can fix it, pretty much. Okay.
Exactly.
My next one is a little odd, but he's got that swagger. It's the Void Dragon. The Katana.
Ooh, okay.
I don't have much to say here besides nothing bad with a battery operated boyfriend. I know.
Battery operated?
He's battery operated, you know, like that's...
Girl,
Hey.
I'm sorry, but you could probably find like a cheaper boyfriend in like a Spencer.
Yeah, he's like the boyfriend you pick up at Spencer's.
That would be battery operated, you know?
Oh my gosh. So that is my last pick of the chocolate cake category is the Void Dragon. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. It's a little odd.
Okay, alright. Hear me out, okay? This is like the one doctor that doesn't do malpractice, and that is Jonathan Reed from Vampire.
Oh, hi.
And
okay, so why is he freaky?
Okay, so well, first of all, he kills his sister.
Okay.
You know, like it's an accident. He is a vampire, you know, he can't help but be hungry. He eats rats, like he's a freaky guy in that aspect.
He might have rat breath.
He might, but he genuinely does give a shit. Like he is a like army medic. He knows how to do blood transfusions, which I think is really ironic. He's the best at it. That's his whole thing in the military, is he was an army doctor.
Right.
So he had to see some fucked shit. Like he's traumatized. But he has like some freak powers too. Like he's on that freak shit too with them powers.
Okay, are you ready for my next one?
I am.
Is Boss Grimskull from the original Space Marine game? I don't know why.
We listen and we don't judge.
Are you trying real hard right now? I think I'm having you to take you some places here.
Look, hang on. I'm not saying he looks like Kog'Maw, but I am saying he kind of looks like Kog'Maw. Hold up.
Bitch. What are you talking about?
Hang on. Let me just...
I wanted to yell that in my ear. Spice Marine.
That's the only gift I
says
can find.
how? What are you talking about? How? We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
From
I'm
the
gonna make
game,
him
we
look
know
coming
he
out of
has
that cake
stamina.
again.
Yes, he has incredible stamina.
Okay, but like, look at him peeking out from that cake. Like, you know he dug through that shit.
I love it. But yes, he has stamina. You know, he has determination. He's determined. What brings a whole new meaning to the words mushroom stamp? What is a mushroom stamp?
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you're too sweet and innocent.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into I have like two like real characters, as in like they're movie characters, so they're actually like played by a human, you know, like they are human, right? For the most part. So obviously I love Johnny Depp. Had to go for Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow. Love him. He is king. Oh. You will never catch him. I think it answers itself, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it truly answers itself. Look, he is coming through that frosted. Look how perfect that actually kind of aligns.
That is
almost.
perfect. So like, why is he freaky? I thought he would be pretty vanilla.
Girl, he a pirate. He freaky.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I get you.
He is the kind of man to sneak out of your bed at night if he regrets the night with you. Like, come on. Like, he's sneaky. And he got that run, too. Like, you know, the Jack Sparrow run.
Oh, yeah, where he's, like, looks constantly drunk.
Yes.
Now, some of you might be confused. I am, too. It's okay. My next pick is Brother Dreadnought from Space Marine 2.
Ooh, okay.
The way he threw that statue at, like, listen, that's a man. I don't know how it would work, but also when he walks, he shakes his little booty. Catch this chuckle nuts. Yeah, exactly. So he's, like, really, you know, he's so zealous for the Imperium. He's thousands of years old. He knows some shit, right? But, like, you know, he's still a dreadnought. So I don't know how that would work exactly if they...
Look, it'll work. Life finds a way.
Life breaks free, it expands to new territories, and it crashes through barriers painfully, maybe even dangerously, but, well, there it is.
So I'm going back to my rival's addiction. Star-Lord. I feel like he's the kind of guy, because he's goofy as hell, I feel like he's the kind of dude, like, during sex to ask you if you want to be double cream pied. and like he'll pull out an actual fucking cream pie and hit you in the face with it. Like he's just
okay, so it's sort of
he seems like he'd clown during sex.
Unpredictable.
Like,
He might make you feel weird. It might be a little ick, but it also might be a risk that was cool to
like
take.
he's just a goofy guy. He's funny. Like he's silly. He's a little silly dude.
I get
He
it.
has a
I get
good
you.
backstory. And all in all, I just feel like he is an absolute clown, like absolute goober vibes, and I
like
love
it.
the goober vibes.
The
I love
goober vibes
boys.
can be kind of risky in that context.
They
right?
can be, they can
be a
be,
little
but like
risky.
that's the fun part. You get a risk and you get a reward.
If you can't laugh, I don't think you're doing it right. I think you're taking it too seriously, right?
honestly,
If you can't laugh, you're taking it too seriously. Okay, I see it. My next pick
Your next pick, let's go.
is Trace in the Infinite.
Oh, okay.
I know he's a Necron, and they technically can't do that, but they have technology.
They can bring you to the bone zone one way or another.
I mean, look at the way he's sitting. That's just an invitation. That's a come here.
yeah.
That's
He's like he is in his mind tapping his lap like, come on, baby girl, come sit
yeah.
down."
He's got that. Come on, you know you want it, sort of thing. Like the
Yeah.
Egyptian bone zone. Yeah.
He reminds
like-
me of Fane from Divinity 2.
Yeah, like I think he just has that sort of he doesn't just know why is someone yelling at me? Hey Jabber! He doesn't just know what he wants. He knows what you want. And there's something about that kind of confidence, I don't know, I feel like I'd be taken care of. Yeah, he knows what you want. So that's
a lady boner for sure.
That is a lady boner, yeah.
That is a lady boner.
Takes Rattlin' Boys to a new level. I would be his understudy for centuries. I'd be under him studying something for sure.
Amethyst, I love you.
I think we're on to the next one. I think it's Lemon Lavender.
All right, hear me out.
Okay.
Okay.
We listen and we
Hear
don't
me
judge. I'm hearing you out.
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
Fuck yeah. I'm there. His voice is hot.
You're there.
That cake looks like
It doesn't
golden.
matter. It doesn't matter, dude. You know, like it's just like
I'm
he
I get it.
you understand. You get it.
I get
He's
it.
going on top of that cake because he unironically like matches this cake pretty well.
He does. That's actually really good. Okay. My next one. I think you guys can see a type. He has wings
Jagger's super
typically. Huh?
Okay, I see you. Don't make it. Bro, he is going to stab that robot. Bro, he stole something from him that he wants back.
Hear me out, Be'lakor from Warhammer 40k. I can't tell you why. I think it's the danger. I think it's still the danger.
Wait, hang
Be'lakor
on,
is
hang
too
on.
arrogant for me. You see, here's the thing. I chose Eidolon and Abbadon for that reason, because they were arrogant. I
He
mean,
is slicing that cake.
that is
He's
the
straight up slicing
yes, I love it. He has all the bravado and none of the bite to back it up. It'll never be enough for him.
So he's all bark,
Exactly.
no bite? Is that what
Yeah.
I'm hearing?
I mean, it'll never be enough, you know.
I can see the pluses to him being arrogant. Like, you know, he's definitely seems like a, whatchamacallits? Otaku? No. You know, someone who acts like they
Oh,
wouldn't have
Asundere?
feelings for you.
Asundere?
That-
Yeah.
That one.
And like the thing is I think he's a demon, like an actual demon. There's something kind of risky about that. Like she's starting to come into her own when she's starting to think that demons, you know, from 40k are kind of hot. And like he is like the crown prince of Chaos Undivided. So like
Okay,
he's got
if
power.
he is chaos,
He's
look,
got
I'm gonna be real with you.
He doesn't need you, baby. I think that's a really decent. Scene.
That's a really good hear me out. I agree with you. That's
Okay.
a very good hear me out.
You're next.
This is another real life individual.
Oh god.
So,
the glorious
as you know, as my chat would know, I love vampires. I love everything to do with them. I enjoy their lore. So, Bram Stoker's Dracula, the 1992 version, where
Ooh,
Keanu Reeves
boy.
plays Dracula.
Keanu
Like, look at
Reeves?
this man! And he goes to try to find his wife. Like, his wife unfortunately died when she believes that he died. She offed herself in an unfortunate circumstance. And he finds this woman who is the exact copy of his wife. And he takes her and tries to make her love him. And he is like, this is like the most poetic shit, okay? he says sometimes, you know, she loved me back. Like, I've always loved her, and only sometimes she loved me back.
So there's like
and
a
it's
possession
such a
thing. There's
it's
like
a possession thing,
yeah,
but
I
like
get it.
he got the style though. He got the style. Like,
I think someone says that that's Gary Oldman.
Oh, is it Gary Oldman? I was told that in that movie it was Keanu Reeves. Maybe I'm insane.
Keanu was in his Bill and Ted days then, is what Young Heart said.
Maybe.
So, you might be into Gary Oldman.
I might be.
Okay. Okay, my next pick is the Lictor from Space Marine 2.
You're telling me about that thing too.
Yeah, he can bounce on it crazy style for sure. And there's some sex appeal to that. I can't tell you why. I think it's the I'm having some outrage in here. I don't know. I think it's the Lictor damn nearly killed her. Exactly. Talk about, oh my god, yeah.
Why is Bender bending Rodriguez next to the man-made horrors beyond comprehension?
Because it's my fucked up little mind. I mean, I'm not saying I would. I'm saying that I can see the appeal, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to save my reputation live.
Girl,
on
you
stream.
good. We both exposing ourselves
what
here.
Them
okay?
fear tentacles do exactly. And like, I don't know. I think it's the leaping around. I think it's how lithe he is. I think there's something to that. We need to have a talk after
Amethyst.
this. I'm not okay.
Do you want to go like back through and see how many we have in common at the end? Like,
yes, yes, I would love to. Squidding Sponge Cake, we understand your outrage.
We do. So mine is like a really, I have a very tame list. I do. Mine was very much a normal list. And I'm gonna be real. Bunger.
Why? We listen and we do not judge.
Because all he does is he runs around in his dummy little voice saying bunger, 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 and like there's just charm to that. Okay, Bunger, my beloved.
He's kind of curvy.
He's got curves, but like he runs around like he's stupid. I love the and there's no real way to like someone's heart other than food, and it's like Bunger is literally just food. And I just love the fact that everything has been tamed and then I'm just pulling out a sandwich. He loves ketchup. They love ketchup.
I like ketchup too.
I mean, it's better than like the Frieder. Like I chose the Bunger. I chose Bunger. Like he's the way to go. Like he got them curly fries and he comes in a variation. You can get a spicy Bunger. You can get a hot Bunger.
What is he from again?
Bug Snacks.
Bug Snacks, okay.
The horrifying Muppet nightmare game.
Okay, I'm a little nervous. Is there anything else you want to say about
I literally put a sandwich.
No, I can't get, I don't know. I think that people are going to be more outraged by this. Are you sure you want to say nothing more about him? I could also stop being a pussy. Like a massive fucking pussy.
Do that. We listen and we don't judge.
Now guys, remember, chat, we listen and we do not judge. My S tier pick.
I literally picked a sandwich. You're fine.
Is Erebus. Hear me out!
They look like they about to kiss. Look at that. They look like they about to smooch.
Hear me out, Erebus! I'm sorry.
Like Erebus be looking at that sandwich kinda hungry.
You should see my chat right now! I know! Like,
I bet.
some of those I was... Okay, I'm trying not to judge. I know, okay. Some of the ones that I picked were kind of meaning, this is fucking serious, guys. Like, this is actually... I'm ashamed of it. But, like... I don't know if there's any justification that would get you to look at me the way that you did before.
Okay, here's the justification right here. He's hot. Oh he's hot. Repeat after me. Squidward it.
Oh,
like,
no,
you know,
he's
okay, let's be real.
hot.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. I may not know the lore. I am very much in the dark when it comes to lore. But if I looked at this man, I'd say, yeah, I'd smash.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, so the thing is that he's evil, definitely.
Okay.
Like, very evil.
Everyone loves a good fucking villain, alright? I know people who wanted to fuck Scar from The Lion King.
Like,
I know
he's
people
not
who
even
wanted
sympathetic.
Like, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be. Scar literally killed his own brother and told his nephew to run and never come back. Like, shit, you want evil? Old Disney evil. Come on, let's go.
He is, like, Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Okay, we love cartoon villains up in here.
His identity isn't even, that isn't even his name. He killed another child in his village when he was a kid and then stole his identity and ran away. He orchestrated the Horus Heresy. He says, I know I'm a little shit. And he said the only reason why I did it was because when he was, like, young, he played something that he called was, like, the Scorpion game. Which is, like, he would just rip the legs off of scorpions just to watch them squirm. And he wanted to do that with the Primarchs. And there's something about someone who's so unapologetically evil. It is a risk, but it is going to be a night you never forget.
That's the thing, though, is that, like, when it comes to evil characters, there is supposed to be that I shouldn't feel this way for that character, but I do. It is a guilty pleasure, and honestly, when you really consider it, is he really any worse than any other fucking villain? Like, come on, like, really think about it.
I mean, he is a little shit. He is a little shit. Yeah. And everybody, he killed Argyltal. He did a bunch of stuff that's, like, not great. But I'm saying, you'll always remember. And then, like, you might get sacrificed to the Dark Gods after, sure. But, you know, like, you don't know what's the fuck's gonna happen. It's gonna be wild. You know, he worships all four of the Chaos Gods.
Babes, okay, I want you to hear me out, okay? Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2 was a fucked up individual who believed that he was the hero. He always believed that he was in the right. He killed countless of people in horrific fashions. He literally killed a guy who was just using a spoon as a weapon. He killed so many innocent people, but you know what? Everyone loves him because he's funny. Because he's a little shit.
This is why my Erebus was squid ink sponge cake, because the Warhammer community collectively hates this guy, but
Girl, be into Batman.
I hate him too. Joker. I hate him too, but, like,
there's a hate-love situation. If I had put Handsome Jack here, instead, we would have had two characters that I would say are about equally kind of evil when you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Handsome Jack has killed more people than this guy for more unjustified reasons than this guy, if I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Amethyst. The Bunger choice was a hear me out because I am, like, low-key craving burgers lately, and it's just, like, being low-key about that. So... Okay. I mean, like, hold up, but if I had put Handsome Jack there, we would have had a very similar character there. Yeah. Where people are like, I hate this guy, but man, he's funny and I love him.
No one likes Erebus in any capacity. And that's the thing, is that he is the character that everybody hates, and you have a reason to hate him, and he gives you permission to hate him. You don't have to hate him to have a great time. I think there's actually no redeeming quality about Erebus, but I don't have to like him to have a great fucking time. Like, there's no redeeming qualities about him. Not a single one. Not a single redeeming quality. And I think that's S tier. Like, that's is fair. So that's unhinged. Fair. But, like, you cannot tell me by that picture he's not hot. You can't tell me that is not hot.
I chose a sandwich. I literally chose a sandwich.
Just pure, hate. Fucking got it.
You got, like, okay, I just find it funny. I find it so funny, Amethyst. You chose, like, the walk of shame, your deep secrets, and I was like, I'm hungry. I want a sandwich, and I chose a sandwich.
Honestly, I think I'm a pretty good burger right now. I really could.
Like, I would, like, okay, I'm literally doing the meme of fucking the Big Mac. I am literally doing that meme.
That's a meme.
It's a meme. I've seen too much. There are things I've seen.
So, should we go back and review?
Yeah, let's go back and review. Let's go back and review.
So, on our vanilla... I think what we learned about Amethyst is that she just likes guys who are dangerous. I guess. Okay. To review.
Let's see. How many would we say that we have in common? I think we have the Brynjolf in common. I forgot who the character was that was like him attitude-wise. It's the guy
what was his attitude again?
He was a Thieves Guild. He just has no time for you. He calls you Lass. Like, you genuinely grow close to this character, and then suddenly it's like, sorry, Lass, I'm busy, and he has no time for you. That's Brynjolf.
Eidolon, yeah, Eidolon was mine, and that's the one that I said was kind of the parallel, was Eidolon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Azula and our purple edgy boy down there, I think we're similar in a way.
Gendor Skraivok and Azula.
Yep.
Yeah, I put Gendor Skraivok, and Trashy put Azula.
I think we said that there was a Wesker-like character, but I don't think
What
so
was his
at the same
personality
time.
again? What was their
Wesker? Oh shit. Wesker's like full on the kind of guy that would just unironically hentai you with no real like he is merciless. He is a merciless individual.
I think that was Moto. I think that was Abbadon.
Bravo on Azula, thank you. We had so Crossbreed Priscilla, I put her in the vanilla because she wanted to be alone. She would isolate too much. I don't know if you had a character like that.
I mean, in a way,
I guess when it comes to
Marneus
beauty,
or no, K-Bon.
when it comes to beauty though, it would definitely be this guy.
Which guy?
The one that you said was creepy, like unnerving.
Oh yeah,
uncanny.
Yeah, the Uncanny Valley. Yeah, Eldrad Ulthran.
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah,
like when it
Uncanny
comes
Valley.
to beauty and looks, they are definitely similar. Like, you know, if I pull her over here and I enlarge the photo, and we take this guy over here and we enlarge the photo, like,
I see it.
come on, you see it.
I mean, like
they're
Eldar,
the same when it comes to looks.
Eldar, whenever they're being illustrated, are just like hot people, but like they are supposed to be kind of unsettling to look at.
They're supposed to be uncanny, but honestly, he doesn't give me that vibe.
Yeah,
he looks like the kind of guy that would collect your hair, though. Like, I don't like that. He looks like the kind of dude that would cut off your hair in like middle school and keep it in a box.
Yeah, I could see it.
I don't think we had an Ice King vibe.
I
did.
Maybe
Priscilla.
it was like
her.
Marneus Calgar could be kind of like Ice King.
I don't think we had one that really matched with Ice King.
I don't think so.
I don't think we had one that really matched with Schnitzel.
No. Okay.
No, so we can go ahead to the French vanilla.
French vanilla.
So I had a doctor that committed malpractice.
I think I had Mortarian, and that was kind of the same.
Kind of the same, yeah. Well, we have our silver foxes. We have our 2 silver foxes.
Yeah,
remember?
I have Abelard, who carries your campaign.
And I have Zed. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have Zed. Ooh, shit. We have our 2 edgy boys.
Right. So for yeah, it was Asdrubael Vect. That was mine.
And I had Larry from Sally Face. He's a metalhead. He's not really edgy, but he is a very down to earth character. Diego and his dead wife. That will always put you second. I don't know if we had one for that.
I don't think there is a similar one.
We have Adam Warlock, who just hasn't been fucking touched on for years.
Probably similar to Karn in that
Similar
sense.
to Karn.
Similar. I don't know.
And then we have like, yeah, I have my girl choice here, my package deal, and that is Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy from the 1993 animated Batman series. I fucking loved those 2 so much. I loved them.
I mean, everybody says the Harlequins are like the clown faction, so I'm guessing
We
Nocturne
technically
of
have
Oblivion.
2 Harley Quinn. We technically have 2 Harley Quinns.
Yeah, I think Nocturne of
we can
Oblivion's
count
kind of
that.
like that. I think Nocturne of
Yeah,
Oblivion.
we can take that.
Yeah.
We go to chocolate. So
I think
this
this
is
one
where
we
shit
couldn't have
gets
been more
edgy.
different.
it could be, yeah, we really couldn't have been more different. I feel like the only one that you could really vibe with is like when you first have Zuko in his first arc, he kind of reminds you of the little shark boy here, just because like
Oh yeah.
he's very edgy.
But
He kind of snaps at you, but deep down he just wants to be understood.
Yeah, I picked the Carcharodon's chapter master. I think for some reason he'll give you like little test bites, you know, but he wants cuddles. He wants cuddles after. He wants cuddles more than you want cuddles after. So I think that's decent.
Yeah. I mean, the medic from TF2 could kind of go with someone, I feel, because he straight up leaves bodies. He works on healing his team, but if you're not part of his team, he's gonna kill you mercilessly.
That could be kind of Konrad. That could be.
It could be.
He keeps body parts, so that's Konrad.
Yeah, he does. He does keep body parts in the freezer, in the fridge, in a jar.
He
also has a dove.
The only difference is that Konrad tans the skins that he wears of people.
Yeah, that's very different. Very different there. We can go to the funfetti. I feel like we had some gooberish choices here.
Yeah. This was my.
So obviously, like we got Jack Sparrow. You know, he steals, he drinks, he pillages. Would that go with anyone? You think?
Probably Trazen.
Trazen. Okay.
Yeah. That is I know what you want, girl. Come here.
Yeah. We have the one doctor in my fucking list that doesn't commit malpractice, Jonathan Reed.
Right.
He cares. He wishes he wasn't a vampire. He very much blames everything on this creature, on himself, you know?
Right.
he's a sad character, but he knows how to do blood transfusions.
That's pretty cool. You
Yeah,
gotta
that is
like a
pretty
guy
funny.
who knows how to do blood transfusions. What about Jack
Oh, for
Sparrow
real,
as a
for real.
dreadnought? Ooh, interesting idea.
That'd be pretty dope.
He'd be
We
a
got
Blood Raven's
Star-Lord.
dreadnought.
Yeah, then we got Star-Lord, absolute goober.
Maybe
Absolute
that would
goofy
be
goober.
kind
He's
of like
also-
Boss Grimskull.
Yeah, but he's also a 100%, like, he's a mama's boy. He listens to 90s music, because that's what he and his mom used to listen to. He keeps things that his mom gave him. Like, he's a really sweet mama's boy.
We love that. I think Grimskull's kind of like that, because he's kind of a goober. He's an orc.
Yeah.
And that was
We got,
one of my-
we got quite a few in common, though. For real, for real.
Yeah, I think Brother Dreadnought doesn't really go anywhere, but I think that's just one hulking several thousand tons of man right there.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would work. I think after
I
a
don't
few
know either.
thousand years, you'd know a few things.
Lemon Lavender.
Lemon Lavender. Yeah, this was from Space Marine 2, by the way.
So when it comes to, like, being brutal and not giving any fucks, I feel like Bender and the Demon go together.
Yeah, Bender and Be'lakor. Fuck.
They
Yeah.
definitely go together in, like, the weirdest way possible.
I can only. Yeah.
Dracula be Dracula, though. Like, come on. You cannot say
Well,
no to that style.
Dracula drinks blood. Lictor will eat you.
Oh, they both got the hankering for some flesh and shit. I got you.
I think that's pretty.
That's pretty close. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
I think it's just the vitality that the Lictor has. I think is one of the things. I'm just like, oh, okay, he's got some stamina. Gary Oldman Dracula though, he can do anything to me. Yeah, am I gonna?
You could.
Lictor already knew. I hardly knew her.
Lictor, I hardly know her. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah. So.
And then when it comes to our most cursed, there's nothing in common there.
No, I chose
It
Erebus.
is a burger.
I chose Erebus.
burger. This is the most confusing combination of things in the world.
I don't know what it is about that picture that just gets me, like, of Erebus with the heart. Like, he's about to take a whole bite out of that heart, and I'm like, I don't know why that...
Like, why is
makes
he
me feel
looking
the
so
way.
sensually at the sandwich? Like, is he gonna fuck the sandwich?
I want him to look at me like that. I think it's why I want someone to look at me like that. So...
Amethyst, I'll look at you like that. I got you, boo.
Mike in it is saying, I follow Trashy up until the burger, then I'm confused. I don't disagree, but I'm confused.
Because who doesn't love food?
You might...
It's literally just a situation of food.
I wonder if you're iron deficient. You know, you just need the iron.
I am definitely iron deficient. I have horrible
And
blood
some
flow and
iron
shit.
deficient. Like, listen, if I could
There you
participate
go.
in the next of Erebus' sacrifices and eat a human heart, maybe I won't be so fucking iron deficient and see stars when I get up, you know? By the chapped left nipple of the Emperor, what kind of fresh heresy is this? This is my hear me. This is our hear me out cake. Like, the way he looks like it's so intense. I want somebody to look at me like that. I think it's the look in his eyes that gets me kind of like, ooh.
That's what gets you. Sometimes it just takes a look.
Yeah.
Crazy ass statement.
He's like, he has the same sort of vibes as, hold on, he has the same sort of vibes as Trace in the Infinite. It's like, listen, you don't know what you want.
Oh shit.
You don't know what
Oh,
you
dude.
want. I know what you want. So here's my honorable mention. I said it already. It was Malachim Foros. He is the Lamenter's chapter master. They have really, really bad luck. They're on Eternal Crusade, but he, like, cares about people and stuff like that, like, really cares. But he was, like, struggling with the Black Rage, which was kind of like, he sees Horus Lupercal and wants to kill you, right? So, like,
Oh boy.
I want him Black Rage version only, though.
Bro straight up be acting like Flippy up in here.
Yeah, I want Black Rage, Malachim Foros only. Don't give me controlled. I want him. I want it to be a bit like, maybe we can channel the energy. Maybe we can.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's the same sort of thing as Karn, which is why he's honorable mention.
Honorable mention, but I gotta give you some lore here first.
Okay.
I gotta give you some lore on how I discovered this character, because that shit's even funnier.
Okay.
So, I had grown up not being allowed to watch anime, and I
Mhm.
watched this one in complete secret. And it was like my first, like, husbando, like my first
Mhm.
actual husbando where I loved this character to death. I would kill for this character. I cried and mourned for this character. And
Okay.
I discovered them in the worst way possible, and that
Mhm.
was an AMV where it's literally like It was yaoi shit.
Like the Hey Daddy AMVs or something?
No,
like that?
no. It was an AMV where it's literally like, it was yaoi. Like, it was straight up just like boy porn.
Ooh, okay. Who is it?
And I was like, okay, so it's from a very lewd game.
Okay.
You guys probably know it. So it's Clear from Dramatical Murders. I fucking love this character.
I like the mask. I think we have
jellyfish.
similar wavelengths with the mask thing.
We do. So he loves jellyfish. He wears that gas mask because he was told at a young age that if he took it off, no one would like him. He believed that he didn't have a face for a very long time. And when he got injured, the MC pretty much like got him to take off his mask, and he was a normal guy. This is not the, well, technically it is. He's just a very heartbreaking character. He had two brothers who tried to kill him. He stabbed himself in the head to save the main character. He almost died. I cried at that so hard.
Gotcha.
But he was like the he's another goofy ass character. He would literally jump off of a roof yelling master.
Oh my goodness. What the heck?
And like faceplant. I loved him. I love him so much. Like, he is my love of jellyfish, my love of like white hair. That's why my model is very much kind of based off of his design in a way.
A little formative experience here.
A little
okay,
bit,
I get you. For sure.
But he was a really sweet character who was just very naive and innocent. We had some really good picks, and a lot of them were very similar when it comes to personality or style or trauma. And then I liked how we both whipped out characters that we thought everyone would dislike, and instead we both got, you're both iron deficient idiots, go eat a burger.
Yes!